Hello all, welcome back to my channel, yours Jasmine. Today I'm going to talk about emotionally detached person in our life. We might often come across with a person who always felt they live in their own emotional bubble. When people around them, family or whoever friends are upset or they need comfort, they just don't feel urged to respond what kind of empathy that the others are expecting. The emotional detachment is coming from their own insecurities or the trauma or the childhood experiences where their needs have not met by their parents or the caregivers. So it will eventually develop and they will feel that their emotions cannot be shared with any of us, and they'll be very protective of their feelings, and eventually they will become emotionally detached. For example, I have a friend where his girlfriend is unable to express what she is feeling. When her boyfriend asked why she is never able to say anything or express that I like you, I miss you, I don't like you, I don't like this, I like this, so nothing is there. So when my friend asked his girlfriend, she says that showing love is not the way she is expecting to be showed as. For her, the showing love is whether as her boyfriend has eaten or not, or she'll call to make sure that he's okay or not. But for him, my friend, that wasn't enough. He always wanted words and actions that she struggled to give. And when he told to her, it was always, she felt like she's being expected more than anything, and something impossible, something that it didn't come naturally for her. This is mainly because lack of empathy, and she's not able to understand her boyfriend's love language. As we all know from the movies and from other articles and podcasts, that we have different type of love languages. The main the five love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, act of service, receiving gifts. Like words of affirmation, it's like expressing the affection through the spoken words, praise or appreciation. When this someone's primary love language, so when they feel like encouraging, uplifting quotes or love notes or cute text messages or handwritten letters, this can be one of the issue for her boyfriend, that maybe he's asking this words of affirmation or quality time to spend or the physical touch, date nights or cuddling, watching movie together, slow dancing, or for example act of services like helping with the dishes or vacuuming, putting gas in the car, or receiving gifts. This one of the other love language, where someone who resonates with this kind of love language, gifts symbolize love, care and affection, and it is not wrong. And when you take your time to pick out a gift specifically for them. It tells them you are thoughtful enough and really know them and care about them. So one should identify their own love language and express to their partner. And when we have already expressed our own love language to our partner and they are unable to understand about it, and they have the difficulty in expressing feelings like the words of affirmation, like saying I love you, I like you, I miss you, or expresses joy or sadness in the way others expect, this is very difficult for the people who are emotionally detached. And also always feeling numb or disconnected. When this person who is emotionally detached, this person when faced with emotionally intense situation like a friend crying or a partner needing reassurance, someone who is emotionally detached may feel numb, indifferent, or unsure to how to respond. Instead of comforting someone, they might stand back and feel like it's not their place to get involved. They are aware of the situation but don't feel the emotional pull to react to others would. The person who is emotionally detached often prefer practical actions over emotional ones. Instead of expressing love through words or physical affection, emotionally detached people often show love through practical actions like checking on someone's well being. For example, did you eat, or offering help with daily tasks. To them, these actions are a form of care, but they can be misunderstood if the other person expects more emotional or affectionate gestures. For example, the person who is emotionally detached, they just have the feeling of asking, how are you doing? For them, it is care. But their partner love language might be the different one. The reassurance, words of affirmation, or physical touch, that is the different one. But the people who are emotionally detached may not understand their partner needs. They often avoid of emotional conversation. They might avoid deep emotional conversations or shy away from talking about feelings. Topics like how do you feel about us or what are your dreams. This might make them uncomfortable and they may respond by either changing the subject or giving short, factual answers without much emotional depth. Vulnerability can feel overwhelming or can even threatening to someone who is emotionally detached. Opening up or letting others see their emotional side might make them feel exposed. So they may keep their feelings hidden to maintain control and avoid feeling vulnerable. This can make emotional closeness in relationship and the relationship's difficult. Emotionally detached individuals often rely on themselves for emotional regulation and comfort. They may find it difficult to lean on others for support or share their feelings of stress, sadness, or excitement. As a result, they may appear very independent but also distant, as they don't openly seek or need emotional closeness in the way others do. Instead of embracing and discussing emotions, they may rationalize or intellectu- intellectualize the feelings. They might approach emotions with a logical mindset, trying to solve them or dismiss them as unnecessary or irrational. This can create barriers in relationships where the other person seeks emotional understanding rather than practical solution. Also, people who are emotionally detached, they might shy away from emotional dependency or intense emotional bonding. While they might enjoy spending time with people, they tend to draw a line when it comes to emotional reliance or intimate bonding, fearing it will demand too much or lead to disappointment. And also during times of stress, emotionally detached individuals may withdraw instead of seeking support from loved ones. They may feel they should handle their emotions on their own, making it hard for them to ask for help or comfort even when they are struggling internally. They cannot express or emotionally they cannot express themselves, or they'll be very struggling to show their emotions to the people they even love to the core. We can still work on this emotionally detached persons if they really want to change. If you are a person who is emotionally detached, you can work on yourself by recognizing and acknowledging your emotional detachment. Understand that it's not something inherently bad, but rather a pattern you have developed over time. Start observing when and why you hold back your emotions, and communicate. Talk openly with your family, partner, or friends about how expressing emotions is difficult for you. Let them know that just because you are not openly affectionate does not mean you don't care. Take small steps. Don't pressure yourself to make huge emotional changes all at once. Start by practicing small gestures that feel manageable, like saying thank you, giving a compliment, or expressing how you feel in a particular moment. And also, you have to practice verbal affirmations like I miss you, I love you. If these phrases feel overwhelming, try simpler ones that you are more comfortable with. Over time, you can build up more emotionally expressive statements. Experiment with different love languages. Like said earlier, work on empathy, challenge negative self talk, mindfulness, and grounding techniques. Seek feedback from your loved ones. Consider therapy when needed. This is the most important step. While you're starting your own, or professional help from a therapist can be very beneficial. Therapy offers a space where you can explore the reasons behind your emotional detachment and develop strategies tailored to your unique experiences. Hope you will get over to this emotional detachment and be with your loved ones without any issue. See you in my next vlog or podcast. Until then, tata, bye bye.